Yeah, I've heard some crazy stories about the PlayStation 5. Some like people having to clean the PS5. So is that the reason behind the PS5 Slim? Notice that we got corner right here, okay? Also, it's kind of crazy now. So basically, your PS5 system's pretty scary. This right here, see how that's just like, yeah. I mean, if you've got some brain power, you'll know what I'm talking about with that. Now look at this too. I cannot believe. Have you ever thought of vulvas? Uh, I'm I'm still trying to figure out what they're meaning by vulvas and all that, but they basically could be another star, just another star. And then there was one more thing, because this thing's just crazy. I think it was what was the crazy thing? It just keeps showing you the PS5 stuff too over here. But it was, oh yeah. Yeah. Maybe it's, oh, yes, yeah. See, surprisingly, this thing I scratched a little bit. Yeah, this thing's flashing right here. This is just showing you the power of distance. Distance is really good, and distance, it can be very scary because it can go like far into the distance. It feels like the video game when the video games do it. If a video game secret's doing it, it feels like, how the heck is the video game running that? That's what it feels like. Has like that feeling of like, how is this even happening? There's a oh gosh, a 3. Yeah, here's our 3s. Oh man, I'm kind of creeped out by that. I didn't know that we would be seeing some more 3 stuff like that. I mean, of course, we saw a 3 over here, but like oh, nasty. They placed that one right there. So we had the 3 here, and they placed that. Oh my gosh, dude. Shafts. I kind of wonder what's going on over here. Right? What the heck's going on over there? Shafts, right? Oh, great. Yeah, let's talk about shafts. That's cool. Let's talk about some shafts. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we need to talk about the male anatomy for sure. But the thing that I also don't like about the 3 is the 3 adds. There's this 3 thing, like this, just having this straight 3, like rather than it being all like that. Because remember, I was on the straight 2, because the straight 2, they had like the underline and they had the straight 2. But the straight 3 is when they're adding more creatures. Yes. Yeah, more creatures. And oh my gosh, yeah. Yin yang, right? Yin yang, okay. But yin yang is hard to find though. I haven't figured out yin yang that much. I've been trying my best to figure it out, but like there's a whole entire idea that they have behind yin yang. I mean, of course, this Rena, we always got to try and pay attention to this too. This right here. Because of Rena and because of drool and all kinds of stuff. Slobber, there's so many ideas behind drool, like eating, all kinds of stuff. That's why I pay. If you need to know too, that's why I pay attention to Enemy Zero, because Enemy Zero has like, man, they really put work into that, dude. They actually put some work into that. They put some stuff into that. Which is why I was convinced that we're not getting like a remake of it, because it's just good. It's very good stuff, market wise. Where's the That was it too. Yeah, that was it. The 3, the 3, yeah, but like the 3, The three, of course, you could, if you really wanted to get detail, you could say Maya. You could talk about the Maya stuff too. Um, but the three, the problem with the three that I have with stack threes. Okay, with stack threes, the problem I have with it is there's a lot of things that you see with stack threes. It could be anything like a clothing item. Just a ton of things that you see. Seeing it again. Um, the the three stack, like what makes me so mad about it is that there's like a lot of content in video games, and the three stack is like that. Now, if you notice, we got this even going on. Of course, we got this going on, with Persona Tactica. Now, Persona Tactica, I don't know exactly what Persona Tactica is trying to talk about. I kind of do, but not it's not like a 100% thing. Here's another thing where you could argue with the Persona Tactica thing. But look at this. Okay, yeah, I remember now. Position, right? So, we got that, but like position, right? So here's diagonal again, showing you like a foot. Yeah, I know, right? Diagonal with a foot. And there was another example of diagonal over here, and that's what made it so creepy, is because they had another example of diagonal somewhere over here. Because diagonal is a form of like violence too. There's a form of violence to diagonal. Where did they put the spot for diagonal? They put it somewhere over here too. I guess diagonal, when you're like making stuff, is easy to do. Like, it's very easy to do with diagonal. Very simple. It's kind of like a simple game design, but you can like do anything with it. Of course, they got that going on. Yeah, see, there's another diagonal over here. I do like this too. You like spiral, but it always gets thrown off by the nasty rub. But I do like this because it's another duality thing. Because a line, right, just like a line, like a simple little line, has. And if you draw enough, you can understand like the crazy things that you can do with a line, if you keep drawing on a line. But there's a crazy thing behind this line. Now think about it. You've seen line a lot. You see it on your PS5, right? You see line a ton. You see a ton of things where you just keep seeing it again and again and again. See, now here's where diagonal was. Like, I can't find diagonal again. That's the creepy part. I can't find it. I can find corner pretty easy with Persona Tactica stuff. But see, this is the thing behind diagonal. Of course, that's a bent right there. See how that's a bent? That whole thing is a bent with corner bent. Yeah. See, these things are complex, dude, because like they're taking the corner. We're just trying to focus on the corner from Persona Tactica, but then they're showing you like a smile out of it, or like a bent limb, like a limb that's bent. But okay, so they have the thing behind it that they have. See, that's thin up there too. See, that's the importance of lines. See, we got that going thin up there. That's very important because of my main picture on the YouTube channel, the Shadow of Colossus picture that I have. Yeah, it's very important. Very, very, very important. Oh, look how it's like bent knee. Oh, we haven't seen bent knee long enough, and then bent knee, just another bent knee. Yeah, the bent knee stuff, the bent knee theme. I feel crazy talking about the bent theme thing because remember in Persona Tactica I'm showing how she's kind of like a spider lady and showing off that she's her bent leg, but the bent leg thing I'm trying to figure that one out to make it a little bit easier, right? Okay, like legs though, like the whole leg thing right here. It's a surprise too is not many people look at the Atlas thing that I did, but I would definitely look at that if I were you. the Atlas thing was crazy. The reason I think it's the coolest thing to look at is just you get like a art vibe. Okay, the vibe that you get is with art. You get like old fashioned art style stuff. Like back when they actually drew stuff and they put, like when they had good drawings, even when Dragon Ball Z had good animations and all that. So it's kind of cool to like look at that thing. And the three, see, we got 3-3-1, of course, 3-3-1, 1-3, right? 7. Then sometimes you just kind of like, you get to me where I just take a rest or I take a break because Diaboros, yeah, Diaboros. That's why you take a little bit of a break. And Maya corner, Maya in the corner. Yeah, Maya in the corner. Great, that's just great. Now, if you can watch all videos of adult stars, be my guest. If you can do that, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Notice how this is even trying to be something, This right here is trying to be, of course, yeah. This is that other shape that I was seeing in Walking Dead. Yeah. Yep. It's crazy. I think like the reason it gets me to any point of getting to like 10 minutes of talking about it or anything, even that's pretty messed up. But it gets me to the 10-minute mark, due to like, what is it? It's like the shape, like that's kind of like a stupid shape too, right? See how that shape's stupid, but it's not too stupid, of course, from all the creepy stuff we've seen. But like to know that Corner's doing something like this, that Corner's taking a whole entire thing and doing something like that. I also like how video games go from just being a video game, and they connect you in a different way, like just from being a video game. Like they, of course, that little thing right there is just like, sometimes you just miss this little thing right here, the one in the middle, because you're just like, no. No. And that was the importance of me rambling about this, because visuals of that. But the common thing that people talk about a lot that I've noticed when it comes to just people in general, and look how it looks like a pair of legs, of course it looks like a pair of legs. But the thing that people will talk to you about is, we can almost say fallen star with that. That's the crazy part about this whole entire thing right here. And we do have another popular thing that's being released that's talking about this. Oh yeah, Sonic. Yep. Sonic Superstars. Yeah, that's Sonic Superstars. Yep. Tails level Sonic Superstars. Yeah. Yep. The whole legs thing though, like, okay, so, but like the reason we go to the fallen star thing, yeah. If you want to check that out, you can go check that out. I don't know what they're trying to talk about with that. It's very dark. I told you this stuff is just like dark, dude. They like to talk about actions that people do. You know what I'm saying? So they love to do like an action thing, kind of like a thing of like, oh, this is the action that a person did, right? And then that they think about everything that went behind the action of doing that, like, oh, I did that action. It's bad. It's a bad thing to do. And I did that action.